I am continuing in my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am continuing reading in a chronological order, according to event, not according to publication or volume, so I'm skipping around a bit as I move along. We're still in the Gospels. We are getting close to the end of Christ's mortal life. And we've read a lot of discourses, primarily to the apostles, as he is preparing them for when he will no longer be with them. He is preparing them for his death and for their ministry after he is gone. And so much of what he has been teaching at this point has been directed to the apostles. Now, he does talk to some other people. He does heal the son of the one man, help thou mine unbelief. We have all this going on, but Christ is really trying to prepare his apostles as he enters the last phase of his mortal ministry. Now we're going to read in John, very briefly. In this video, we have a Joseph Smith translation. And what the Joseph Smith translation is, this is a translation or correction done by Joseph Smith to restore those passages that have been lost or corrupted over the years. This is in John chapter 7, verses 1 through 9. After these things, Jesus walked in Galilee, for he would not walk in Jewry, because the Jews sought to kill him. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacles was at hand. His brethren therefore said unto him, Depart hence, and go into Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. If thou do these things, shew thyself to the world. For neither did his brethren believe in him. Then Jesus said unto them, My time is not yet come, but your time is always ready. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. Go ye up unto this feast. I go not up yet unto this feast, for my time is not yet full come. When he had said these words unto them, he abode still in Galilee. So this is how we can tell that this is the last 6 months, because the Feast of Tabernacles is in the 7th month of the year, while the Feast of Passover is the 1st month of the year. They are approximately 6 months apart. He is now going down to the Feast of Tabernacles. He will be crucified during the Feast of Passover. So this is approximately 6 months before he goes. The Mount of Transfiguration event was just shortly before this. Now when it says his brethren, remember, throughout all the New Testament, when it's talking about the apostles or his followers, it's always calling them the disciples. His brethren are his brothers, or half-brothers. They are his family, and they are telling him, you need to go down to Judea. Stop hiding from the Jews. If you really are the Messiah, go down and show them. And it says they did not yet fully believe. Even his brothers had their doubts. They didn't have full faith. Now we know that some of them do get fully converted, because I believe the book of James and the book of Jude are both written by the brothers of Christ. So at least some of his brothers are very faithful men in the end. But at this time, they at least have their doubts. And they're telling Christ, go down. Prove that you're the Messiah. Show them in Judea. You've been doing all this up in Galilee, but you've been hiding from the Jews. And Christ's response is, yeah, because I'm not ready. It is not yet time for me to be killed. It's not yet time for me to give up my life. And if I go down there, that's what's going to happen. You can go down there all you want, because they don't hate you. And so we have this, it's not the apostles that are telling him to go. It's his family is. But now let us look at the Joseph Smith translation for John here. In verse 3 we have, that thy disciples there also may see the works that thou doest. So again, he's been in Galilee, and they're saying, you have people who believe in you down there. Prove you're the Messiah. Go down there, show them what you're doing. In verse 4, instead of, and he himself seeketh, says, but he himself seeketh to be known openly. And then in verse 9 says, he abode still in Galilee, is he continued still in Galilee. Generally simple minor corrections and clarifications. So we will leave that here. In our next video, we will be doing more combined readings. So I will see you there.